It's plant-based, it's lab-tested, it's third-party verified, and it still smells like sadness. They say it's clean, but is it clean like a mountain spring? Or clean like a detox tea from someone named Sage on Instagram? Hey friends, I'm Jake and this is Bottom Line, and I love supplements. I've spent over a decade in the industry for my career. Now, I break it all down so your kidneys don't have to. More specifically, it's helped me learn what's legit and what's just fancy fonts and a matte finish pretending to be science. I've worked on a ton of these types of products over the years, so let's separate the hype from the helpful and try not to gag along the way, because this can taste rough. This clean protein is so hot right now. So what even is clean protein, besides a popular buzzword? Well, in theory, it's just protein powder made with fewer ingredients, less junk, and more transparency. And funny enough, the word clean actually isn't defined by the FDA, so kinda anyone can use it. But in practice, it usually means plant-based, organic, third-party tested, and vibes that scream, I make my own almond milk. It's protein for people who wear matching neutrals and have very strong feelings about oat milk brands. To be clear, I'm not here to dunk on people who need plant-based protein, whether it's allergies, gut stuff, being vegan or vegetarian by choice, or you just watched Cowspiracy one too many times. I get it. What I am here to do is call out when these brands care more about aesthetics than amino acids, because a lot of these are selling vibes instead of quality products and results. And if you're spending $80 a tub on rice protein and hope, we need to talk, my friend. There is a better way. Okay, listen up, class. This is day one of Plant Protein 101. Quit picking your nose, David. Before we rate the brands, let's talk plant protein, because not all plant proteins are created equal. Some are decent, some are dusty lies. Most of the powders we're looking at today rely on a few usual suspects. Number one, pea protein. This is the most common. It's got a decent amino acid profile. Second, brown rice protein. It's often used with pea to help complete the amino acid profile and offset pea's taste. Pumpkin seed protein. Nutrient dense, lower protein by weight than others. Hemp protein, bonus, omega-3 fats. Drawback, it kind of tastes like the bottom of a bird feeder. Soy protein. Soy protein is actually a complete protein, high in BCAAs, but it's been largely rejected by clean brands due to internet fearmongering and estrogen myths. Honestly, soy got canceled in 2014 and it's never recovered, which is a bummer because in my humble opinion, soy is the best plant protein. It's the only complete plant protein and it can actually taste good. But I also realize I'm not the target demographic here. I stick with my beautiful, perfect, refreshing, clear whey protein isolate. There's a link in the bio for a discount at my favorite brand, but back to plant protein and sadness. So yeah, when you see plant protein blend on the label, odds are you're getting a gritty mix of peas, rice, and disappointment. Look, some of these brands are actually trying, but others are just cashing in on the clean hype train. But hey, maybe all the branding will distract you from how bad it tastes. Was that mean? It was a little mean. I'll try to contain myself and not let my bias hang out on camera in front of you. All right, now that we know what kind of plant matter we're dealing with, let's talk about how I'm rating these brands. I'm giving each protein powder a score based on 5 crucial categories. Number 1, ingredients. Is it quality stuff, or did they just scoop dirt into a tub and call it adaptogenic? 2, label transparency. Are we getting full amino acid breakdowns, or vague claims and fairy dust? 3, taste and texture. If I wanted a drink that coats my tongue in regret, I'd just sip a kale smoothie. 4, marketing BS factor. How much of this product is protein and how much of it is fancy fonts? 5, would I actually drink this? AKA, will this tub live in the back of the pantry like a protein graveyard? This is not Consumer Reports. This is just one guy with unresolved supplement trust issues and a closet full of protein tubs I'm emotionally not ready to throw away. Let's begin. Orgain Organic Protein, the Costco MVP, the Trader Joe's sidekick, the official protein of your coworker's new health kick that is going to end in 3 weeks. This one's a pea and brown rice blend, which is pretty standard. You also get a little chia seed, some fiber, and about 21 grams of protein per serving. So far, so decent. The texture is somewhere between cement and sadness. Honestly, it tastes like someone sweetened chalk with monk fruit and prayed for the best. It's organic, it's dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and unfortunately, also joy-free. Scorecard. Ingredients, 7 out of 10. Basic blend, organic badge, fine. Transparency, 5 out of 10. No amino breakdown, just vibes. Taste and texture, 4 out of 10. Little gritty, very meh. Marketing BS, 6 out of 10. Lots of buzzwords, but nothing egregious. Would I drink this? 5 out of 10. Maybe, if I buried it in a smoothie with 8 other things. If you're new to plant protein, Orgain is the gateway drug. It's not great, it's not terrible, it's the beige of supplements. Gainful. Gainful is what happens when BuzzFeed quizzes and protein powder have a baby. You take a cute little quiz, they ask you if you sleep, how often you work out, whether you prefer vanilla or the crushing weight of adulthood. And then, voila, a personalized protein blend shows up at your door. Fancy font, minimalist tub. It's giving startup founder who runs marathons for charity. The formulas vary, but most are still based on pea and rice, with some versions adding fiber or digestive enzymes. Nothing crazy. It's okay. Not offensive, not memorable, like a protein one-night stand you never text again. Trust Issues Scorecard. Ingredients, 7 out of 10. Depends on your blend, but decent. Transparency, 6 out of 10. Personalized, but vague on aminos. Taste and texture, 6 out of 10. Smooth-ish, but forgettable. Marketing BS, 7 out of 10. Personalized is mostly quiz-based placebo. Would I drink this? 6 out of 10. Sure, but I wouldn't brag about it. If you like the idea of a supplement that feels like it was designed just for you, but actually wasn't, Gainful is for you. KOS, Organic Plant Protein. This one feels like it was designed by a guy named Skylar who DJs on the weekends, claims to know one of the chain smokers, and microdoses mushrooms for productivity. The label reads like a Whole Foods fever dream. You've got pea, flax, quinoa, pumpkin, chia, coconut milk, monk fruit, fruit and veggie blends, digestive enzymes, and adaptogens. At some point, this stopped being a protein powder, became a full-on spiritual experience. Texture-wise, it's somewhere between drywall and regret. To be fair, it's all organic, non-GMO, vegan, and has the protein profile of a very ambitious side dish. Trust Issues Scorecard. Ingredients, 6 out of 10. Loaded with stuff, but underdosed where it counts. 20 grams of protein though, so not bad. Transparency, 5 out of 10. No full amino breakdown, and there's lots of blends. Taste and texture, 4 out of 10. It fights back. Marketing BS, 8 out of 10. This is wellness core chaos. Would I drink this? 4 out of 10. Only if I lost a bet. If you like your protein with a side of chakra alignment and nutritional FOMO, KOS is your guy. Transparent Labs Organic Vegan Protein. Finally, a brand that looks like it was designed by a biomedical engineer who also lifts. Organic pea and rice protein, clean, simple, no unnecessary blends, and guess what? They actually list the full amino breakdown, like adults. This doesn't taste like punishment. Wild. The texture's decent, it mixes better than most, and there's no lingering dirt smoothie aftertaste. Shocking, I know. Trust Issues Scorecard. Ingredients, 9 out of 10. Clean, effective, no weird filler. Transparency, 10 out of 10. Full label, full amino profile. Taste and texture, 7 out of 10. Surprisingly solid. Marketing BS, 3 out of 10. Minimal, which is refreshing. Would I drink this? 9 out of 10. Absolutely, and I wouldn't even need to mix it with a frozen banana to survive it. If you actually want results, not just recycled packaging and promises of balance, Transparent Labs is where you go when the yoga mat gets rolled up and the gains begin. This is the best option in my opinion. Ooh, and then Kachava Meal Replacement Shake. Kachava markets itself as the ultimate all-in-one whole body meal, which is bold. This thing has over 85 ingredients. pea protein, rice protein, coconut, maca, chia, reishi, spinach, red reishi, ashwagandha, ancient grains, non-ancient grains, probably dust from the ancient Egyptian pyramids. It's basically if someone dumped an entire Erewhon into a Vitamix. It smells like one of those hot yoga retreats and broken promises. It's not terrible, but it is aggressively average for costing roughly the same as a small car payment. You get 25 grams of protein per serving, but they sneak it in under layers of wellness theater. You're paying $70 plus for a proprietary smoothie with more fairy dust than actual nutrition. I hate it, and the trends that it created that most in the plant protein space have been chasing ever since. Trust Issues Scorecard. Ingredients, 5 out of 10. Quantity does not equal quality. Transparency, 3 out of 10. Proprietary blends, vague doses. Not going to do a full breakdown here, but let's just say a lot of it does not earn its real estate. Taste and texture, 6 out of 10. Mid, but not offensive. Marketing BS, 10 out of 10. Fully woo-pilled. Would I drink this? 3 out of 10. Only if I was stuck in a goop bunker. If you want your protein shake to double as a vision quest, Kachava's got you. But if you're just hungry and don't hate money, maybe skip this one. All right, so here's where we landed. My top pick, Transparent Labs. This is what clean should actually mean. No fluff, no nonsense, just quality protein with receipts. Is it expensive? Yes, but it's also one of the few where you're actually getting what you pay for. The okay tier or mid-tier purgatory, Orgain and Gainful. Orgain is the beige minivan of protein powders. Safe, affordable, emotionally hollow. Gainful, it's a masterclass in branding. Truly. Unfortunately, not in protein. It's the IKEA furniture of supplements. Clean lines, easy on the eyes, slightly disappointing when assembled. The Wellness Vortex tier, KOS and Kachava. KOS is what happens when you add every trending health term from 2016 into a blender and hit panic mode. And Kachava, that's not a shake. That's a $70 identity crisis. More wellness theater than actual nutrition. You're not buying protein, you're buying branding with a superiority complex. Look, if you're plant-based for ethical, allergy, or digestive reasons, you've got some good options. But if you're buying clean protein because the font looks relaxing and the Instagram ad made you feel safe, just know that aesthetics don't build muscle. So, are clean protein powders worth it? Some, sure. But a lot of these brands are selling you feelings instead of function. And if your protein needs its own TED Talk to explain what's inside, that's a red flag. Because no matter how organic, adaptogenic, or earth-friendly your tub is, if it doesn't help you hit your goals, it's just overpriced powder with a good PR team. If this helped you dodge a $70 mistake, hit that like button. If you've got your own plant protein horror story, drop it in the comments. I'll read them all while pretending to enjoy these shakes. Please do all the things, subscribe, hit the bell, follow me on Instagram, pledge your firstborn child to me. Wait, no, that's my other channel. Please disregard. For real though, thanks for watching Bottom Line. I'll see you next time.